How does the Robinhood app actually work in regards to investing, financial services, stock? Hey guys, Shawn here. Now I want to talk about something that's been all over the news lately. It's the Robinhood app. Now it's been all over the news and I'm going to get into why in just a second. But first of all, if you don't know what Robinhood is at all, I've been using it for a while. It's essentially a disruptive force in the brokerage world for trading stocks. Now they're working into some financial management, kind of. But basically you could trade stocks without any ETFs, exchange traded funds. So when you use Scottrade or E-Trade, some of the big stock trading services, you got to pay, about $5 to $10 to $15 per transaction. Whether you want to buy a stock, there's your fee. Sell a stock, there's your fee. The reason I like Robinhood and the reason a lot of other people like Robinhood is because there's $0 in fees, which is pretty incredible. Now, Robinhood mainly targets millennials like myself and is the reason why a lot of millennials actually use the platform and like the platform. It's a great beginner stock trading platform. There's no analytics or really data to screen stocks, which is not the premise of a Robinhood. Robinhood was designed back in 2014 to really just trade stocks. It was not meant to do a lot of research on stocks. Their idea was that millennials are going to be searching elsewhere for research anyway, so they might as well just have a very simple app, very simple service to trade stocks. But that raises the question, well, it's too good to be true. How does Robinhood end up making its money if it's not charging these fees like these other companies are? Well, Robinhood makes their money based on the uninvested capital you have in your account. So I'm going to show you. Here's my Robinhood account on my phone. You should be able to see it on screen now. I'm going to sign in. I've only got about $113 in here right now while I'm making this video. But pretty much if I were to come over into my profile here and I go to my account summary, you can see I've got $113.22 actually invested in stocks right now. Now I've also got 46 cents of cash just hanging out in my account doing nothing. Really should be a lot higher than that, but it's really just chilling in there doing nothing now because I have all of my money in stocks, which at the time I'm making this video is pretty terrible because the market's been a little rough lately. But I've got all my money in my Robinhood account pretty much in stocks except for that 46 cents. Now that 46 cents is then taken into a big pot that Robinhood owns, and they're earning interest off of that big pot. So me, my neighbor down the street even further, all of us with our idle cash in our Robinhood account is then put into a big pot, and that's how Robinhood makes their money. Pretty ingenious if you ask me, and it's why Robinhood is known as a disruptor in this force, because again, this is new, this is exciting, this is what a lot of people really like. They like to be able to make these microtransactions without having to pay a fee. If you're like a very simple trader, you're not really heavy into it, you're only, trading less than $1,000, let's say you're trading $100, $200, $300, it's really not worth paying the fee to trade stocks, because if I dropped $100 into my account and wanted to buy some stock, I'd already lose $10, let's say $10 fee right there, and then let's say my stock went up 10%, great. Let me cash out, that's a great return, let me cash out on my investment. Well, then I'm paying another fee, and I'm really not making any money off it. Robinhood is a great service to use because you wouldn't be losing your money right there. If I dropped in $100 into a stock, it generated, it went up 10%, and then I cash it out, I just made 10 bucks. But the reason that Robinhood has been in the news lately is because they just released something a few days ago at the time of making this video, basically saying that in 2019 they're going to be starting a 3% checking and savings account, which absolutely blew people's mind. Big banks basically pooped their pants and did not have it. And remember, Robinhood is still pretty small right now. Not a lot of people really know about it, which still blows my mind. Again, I'm millennial, but it does blow my mind because I think that Robinhood is phenomenal and everyone should be using it. But anyway, in the cash management kind of section of their app, it's their new feature again with this 3% checking and savings. You can see how many people have been kind of signed up. So I signed up. I'm about, 250,000 in line right now. And there's almost 1 million people signed up for this. And you can kind of see your friends and everyone who signed up. But we don't even know if this is actually going to be a real feature. Reason being, when Robinhood came out with this, again, big banks and everyone else did not have it. Everyone else was not happy about this because it's super competitive. A 3% interest rate on idle cash is insane. Essentially, if you had $100,000 sitting in your account, you would earn 3% of that back every single year. So if I had $100,000 in there, I'd make $3 grand a year for doing absolutely nothing. let's say someone made 40 grand a year, that's an additional $3,000 that year that they'll take home for doing absolutely nothing. It's pretty incredible. Most banks are being competitive around the 2% range. 2% is still really good, but 3% is unheard of. Again, is this too good to be true? Well, it's not necessarily FDIC insured. It's SIPC insured, which is a little bit different, and it's only insured up to about $250,000. But we don't even know if it's SIPC insured yet, because according to SIPC guidelines, it can't necessarily be a checking or savings account. There's all these little caveats that are coming into play, which is why we don't know if this is actually going to be a thing yet. However, I'd love for it to be a thing because I would love 3% cash back on some idle cash in my account. I think it's a phenomenal idea. Again, Robinhood is doing this to gather a massive target market right here. They're looking to take as much market share as possible with this move to when rates are actually in the 3% for having idle cash for the big banks. They've already gathered a huge percent of the market, and then they're going to start making their money off their other services that they offer. Again, this might just be way over your head right now, and I'm not looking to get into super depth with this. I just want to give a brief overview of Robinhood because a lot of people are very interested in it right now because it's all over the news. People are wondering what is this Robinhood service? How is it 3%, you know, on my money that's in my account? Everyone's losing their mind, so I just want to make a very brief video on it. I personally think Robinhood is an amazing app, and I just remembered that they actually have a referral system, and I don't know if this is still a thing, I should actually look, but they had a referral system, which is how they grew in the first place. Was if you signed up in Robinhood and you invited a friend, you and your friend would get a free stock, which is wicked cool, and no one else that I know of is really doing that, which is really cool. I don't know if it's still a thing. If it is still a thing, I'll leave my link down below, so if you guys haven't signed up for Robinhood yet and you want to check it out, then you can click the link and we'll both get a free stock out of it, so at least you can have like a stock to look at. Most of them are going to be like a $4 stock or a $3 stock, but hey, you just made $4. So not only are you not paying a fee, but you're getting like $4 to start. I don't know. Robinhood's amazing. I think it's phenomenal. I'm millennial. I don't know what older people are thinking about this, but I wanted to make this video to inform as many people as possible. But I do want to know your opinion on Robinhood. From what I've told you, from what you've seen, do you think it's a pretty solid service? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, let me know if you think this 3% interest rate is really going to be a thing moving into 2019. I really hope it is, but I think they've got some things to work out. Robinhood's got some things to work out. But again, I just want to make this video inform as many people as possible. If you found it helpful or learned anything, go ahead and smash that like button. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I go over some pretty cool stuff on this channel. I like to make some of these informative videos that could make you better, well off, and things like that. So definitely hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell for some notifications. And I think that's where I'm going to call the video for today. So hope you guys did learn something new. Smash a like, drop a comment. I'll see you in the next one.